was a dark and stormy night. The wind cut viciously around each and every corner, and the moon fought for its place to shine its light through the dark and thick clouds. Actually, it was nothing like that at all, but I thought it would be a great way to start the story. It adds to the sensation of the impending danger, preparing you, the viewer, for the horror that is yet to come. In reality, it was just another day, another typical day. The sun was shining brightly, inspiring the earth to breathe out and fill the air with the scents of African bush. No clouds littered the blue sky, and the birds flitted through the air playfully. Sadly, I do not believe in fairy tales anymore. And I think that life is one of those mysteries that can never be understood. It's unpredictable.
We kept on seeing each other. You know, we went back and forth, his place, my place. I didn't actually like the whole fact of going to his place or him coming to my place, but I had no choice, you know. I kept myself. I didn't want to be that girl who just messed around with guys. But I gave him a chance because I felt like he's the right guy. So one day, he invited me to his place and he said he was going to cook for me. No one had ever done that for me before. I was over the moon. I decided to wear my best dress, put on some heels and lipstick. My favorite one, the pink one that Mom got for me when we were in South Africa. So I asked to go to the bathroom, and he had like a bathroom in his room. So he said I should go to his room so I can just check out his room and feel comfortable. I thought he was so sweet. So because I wanted to be a little naughty, I went through drawers, and I guess I was not supposed to do that. Then I found something.
The thing is, about growing up back then, you had to know how to do certain things yourself. I couldn't talk to my mother about certain things that I started feeling when I grew up. I wanted to talk to her about sex, menstruation, but we all know those topics are a taboo in black families. And so I resorted to secrecy on certain things. I was 17 when I wanted to join the it crowd and be popular. I wanted to let loose and have fun. And so I decided to start dating. My first boyfriend was kind, he was loving. He would carry my bag when we walked home, and then he'd say the sweetest things ever. I remember him asking me out to go to the movies. I was so excited. But the best part was when he'd offered to be my bodyguard when I entered beauty contests. Life was exciting then, you know. I felt like the game of love had just begun.
I grew up in a house where my mum was always overweight. And my dad, absent. If he was there, he was criticizing me, mostly Mum. I was angry. Why was my dad this way? And why was my mum constantly eating? I guess I turned that anger inwards. I decided that I would be different. I would never, ever look the way my mother did. Boy, was I wrong. I don't know, something within me just said that I need to fill the space. The anger, the hate, the disappointment. I needed to fill the gap. And I filled the gap with food. That is where everything started for me.
You know, that time when I had to leave for someone was that time. You know, my husband, he literally destroyed me. He destroyed the real me. He changed me into a different person. He got me scared. He took away my joy. He made me into a different person. I had to depend on his thoughts for a living. What was he thinking about me? Was I doing the right thing? Was I making him happy? I had to make sure he is happy. I had to mold my life into a certain lifestyle to make him happy. I had to live in a vacuum. I had to live by his rules. I had to live by this set of rules that just made me a different woman, a restricted woman. I didn't have to look forward to him coming back home because I knew what it meant.
Man, those exco meetings can be, boring. But, my PA knows that I'm not boring. I can be fun. I can enjoy myself. I can let my tie go, my hair, loose. It's a bit like this book I'm reading. You would like it. It's quite deep. There's a lot to it. It's talking about codependents and narcissists and the relationships between the two. And I've realized that in my life, there's a lot of things that I need to deal with.